our team. G baby like, hell no, this bitch ain't on our team. I'm not really fucking with ISIS right now. You're looking to start drama for TV, you need a storyline.
Oh. Hey.
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. Today we're gonna talk about Joseline's Cabaret. I think this is the start of the bullshit, really, with the new G's and the OGs. Yeah, y'all like, comment, subscribe, let's get into the video.
Let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You wanna play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, won it, securing the bag.
All right, so this episode was a good episode. Moral of the story, we had the OGs versus the new G's, basically. We see everything left off where we left off, where we see T-Love and Miss Natural over here in the backyard throwing them hands. My whole thing with T-Love is Jocelyn's like, you have improved your fighting. Oh my God, I was so surprised. I was so shocked. Yeah, I mean, yeah, she definitely improved. However, did she win any of those rounds? No. Did she get beat up? Yeah. And I didn't get T-Love's argument basis, because she's saying like, you did this to my family, you did this, but Miss Natural did say that she did apologize to her, to the sister. She was like, well, you never apologized to me. I'm like, but does she swing on the sister? So she should apologize. It is what it is. Like, I think if you want the apology, you want the apology.
We had a moment where we really just talked.
I remember what happened.
And she told my business to people that don't even know me.
I think I'm also confused is the fact that if you have such visceral reaction towards Miss Natural, then why did you call her before the season to, set up whatever how they was going to set up? I mean, that's your words, not mine. But I think that's kind of interesting. Like, you wanted to see what was going to go on. You wanted to set the scene up. So it's kind of weird. Also, off topic, Karen Huger gets out of jail today. Girl, yes ma'am. She did her time. Let her enjoy herself. Now get them cameras rolling. Outside that, the new dance that they learning. I just saw a video with Joseline and Bonnie Bella doing it. If any of these girls can't do this dance and Bonnie Bella can ate it up. Bonnie Bella ate the dance up. If Bonnie Bella can do it, y'all can't do it. Jocelyn, get them out the cabaret. Get them out the cabaret. Oceans, I don't give a fuck that you're loyal to Jocelyn to a fault. Girl, if you can't do this dance, Oceans and Erica, you gotta go. I don't care, Erica, how pretty you are and how, you put two little triangles over your boobies and you think that is covering anything, girl. You got two left feet, you gotta go. That dance is too easy. It's a line dance. One. Rap, pow. High knee.
Come on now.
Ricardo, I think his name. Ricardo. They go to their first instruction, like, choreography. They learn the line dance. Everybody's like, all right, this is easy. This is cute. This is cute. I like the way you are. I like the way you are. All right, I was just like, okay, I'm not mad at this. This is kind of cute. So, first of all, I'm looking at it. They do like the little montage of the right dance. It's cute. I'm looking in the background. I'm just like, why it seem like people can't catch this? Literally, it's 8 counts. Maybe 10. But I'm like, maybe a 12 count. But I'm like, still. Like, it's a line dance. It's the same thing over and over.
I've just been trying to rest up because I knew once I came in here it would be straight war.
Why can't we get this? So, oh boy, he was just like, oh, Josh, let me give me the floor because I got some things I got to get off my chest. So, he just went down the line and started talking to everybody. He was just like, oh, Chinks, why are you back? She was like, because, I want to be a part of the cabaret. He's like, okay, you only came to 2 of, our dances and you quit. So what's going on? You know any of the dances? Have you been practicing? She was like, nah. He's like, okay, well, you sit in the back. I said, so, I mean, it's fair. Like, you can't sit up here and just not want to be a part, but then want to try to come back on TV and just get your shine. Because to be honest, Chinks, what it gives is that you just came back to fight and get your issues off, but not really be a part of the cabaret and tour and all that. he addressed Erica. He was just like, okay, well, you quit mid-season, so, well, you quit mid-tour, so what's going on? So she, you know, she's just like, well, you know, I did quit, but, you know, I'm still here, all that. And then all of a sudden, he goes to Neek and Dez, and, you know, he just like, oh, you know what happened on tour, and, you know, in Paris, you know, we already know what's going on. I expect better from y'all, this, that, third. Dez paid it. I mean, Neek paid it, but Dez was just like, first of all, you know what's going on, so stop being messy. I'm like,
You, Miss Dez, like, you knew what happened in Paris, so let's not be messy, Ricardo.
okay. So, you know, Joseline comes. Joseline looks really good. Shout out to her. I did skip a part where, you know, like I said, Joseline was over here boosting the girls up. This, that, and third. I didn't see Love. And there was a scene with the Hottest Flame and Love. They were basically, first of all, the Hottest Flame, I could tell she was a wrestler because she has a wrestler build. Her body is nice. But with Love, I called it. I clocked it episode 1. There's a lot of stuff that she got going on mentally and physically that I don't think this is the proper like environment for her. She already has tension with Neek, and she already said she has a hole in her heart. I don't want her to get into any fights or anything crazy because, girl, I'm just scared. Like, I don't think this is the environment for her, and I get that she probably dances back home. But, girl, you're doing more than dancing here. You're dancing plus doing activities plus fighting. I don't think this is for her. And mentally, you over here paranoid. Maybe people talk behind your back. You know, got producers in your ear, the other girls in your ear. It's too much stuff going on. So I don't think this is a good environment for her. After that, you know, Joseline basically let them know that, you know, we got you guys uniforms. The girls seemed like they were so stoked and excited over the uniforms. The uniforms was cute. I mean, it was what it was. I'm just trying to figure out how some of those shorts fit over them asses. But who am I? I didn't pay for it. So, you know, they got the black side and the white side. So she was like, I want you guys to evenly divide yourself up, and we're going to be over here, you know, we're going to, you know, play some games and see who's going to be the best side. Cool. So some of the new girls are basically, you know, not necessarily fucking with Isis. And they're just like, yeah, you know, I don't want this bitch on my team.
Isis came, me and her was talking in the hallway, and Isis came like, shit, I wanna be on y'all team. G baby like, hell no, this bitch ain't on our team. I'm not really fucking with Isis right now.
Like, at the end of the day, she basically, G baby didn't like the fact that Isis was popping her shit last episode with Oceans. And yeah, Isis, you was doing a lot. You was over here like, beat her ass, beat her this, and the third. And like I said last episode, why are you jumping in a situation with Oceans when y'all just gonna fight anyway? And we know y'all gonna fight. So it's just like, it just makes sense to me. I feel like with Isis, it's like she wants to be a part, which cool, that's fine. But you literally fought these girls day in and day out all last year. You went on tour or whatever have you. It's just like, for me, it doesn't make any sense for you to have some loyalty to these bitches when you don't even know G baby. You could have literally sat there and said nothing. But no, you egging it on like, oh, you do got a motherfucking attitude, bitch. Like, it doesn't take all that. So G baby from some point, she's like, yeah, this bitch is not gonna be on our team. And all the other new girls are like, okay. So, you know, what's the girl name? I want to say Lex, but I don't think it's Lex. So Sky, you know, they all were sitting outside with I'm gonna say Tavy, with T Love, Egypt, and all them. They're just basically like, yeah, you know, y'all need to go ahead and let Isis know, because, you know, Lexi, she's gonna go and let them know the whole situation. So you probably want to get ahead of that. Before they could even try to get ahead of it, Lexi over here went and she basically told the girls. So the new girls felt some type of way, like, girl, why are you over here snitching? Like, at the end of the day, like, give us the opportunity to get that off our chest. Cool. So when they all meet, they meet in the foyer. Erica was real riled up, and I'm looking at Erica like, Erica, I don't think this have anything to do with you, baby.
New girls think they gonna come in here dictating and running when they ain't really running nothing but they mouth. So guess what? We about to figure this shit out.
I think the beef is really gonna be with Lexi and, you know, Isis. So the new girls was like, yeah, we team white, and Isis not gonna be on our team. Girl, why did Lexi and Isis come in white? I said, oh. Oh. So, like I said, Erica's pressing the issue. She was like, okay, so what's going on? What's going on? I heard there's some drama. Like, let's get it off our chest. Let's put it out there. So Scott put her back down. She was like, bitch, yeah, I didn't want you on our team. And she was like, you over here, a weirdo to Lexi. She was like, because why are you over here running around telling stuff that we should tell? And she was like,
Her, you gonna tell her.
But she said, y'all thought y'all already went in there. Y'all didn't
because she said she wanted to.
Like, because they were just basically saying like, oh, you're talking behind Ice's back. She's like, I'm not talking behind her back, but what it is at the end of the day, I didn't have an opportunity to even let Isis know I don't want her on my team. And G Baby was saying the same thing. So with Sky, she put her stuff down like a smart person. G Baby, I don't know what you were doing. You just had a jacket on. So let's set the scene. We're in a foyer. We're in a foyer, chandelier, winding steps. Right. So Sky just basically like, okay, who wants the first round? Who wants it? She from Detroit, so she like, who wants it?
Go ahead. Who want it? It's time. You want.
Lexi like,
girl, I'll take a girl, but it doesn't matter to me.
boo-boo. Lexi got 2 to the dome, and all of a sudden they start going rap. They start pulling hair, they start fighting on the couch. But then you see all the other girls, not all of them, but Swamp Water comes in with a kick. And then you see Erica come in with like some hits, and then you see people trying to pull them on. I'm just like, now we jumping. She just, and know what she said? She's like, oh, so we jumping now? We jumping now? And they're like, we ain't jumping. Y'all can't say we're not jumping when y'all literally just jump. That's the crazy part. Like we're not jumping, but y'all just jump. So yeah, y'all are jumping. And then Oceans, she goes on to live, and she's just like, oh, I didn't even remember that I jumped her. I just seeing her right now.
Fucking episode. When I tell y'all, I did not know I jumped Sky like that. A bitch was overstimulated. A bitch was just overstimulated. She just started swinging. Don't worry, Sky gonna get my ass at the reunion. Don't worry. Sky gonna get my ass.
Y'all be so fucking annoying. Like, out of all the new bitches, I like Sky the most. And this is not gonna save me from her running a fade with me. Trust and believe. But don't come in my fucking inbox talking shit about Sky. I fuck with Sky. She a down ass, she a real ass bitch.
How's it feel to get hit from behind, bitch? It doesn't feel too good now, does it?
It's time.
I'll be glad when somebody get that hoe and drag that bitch and beat the fuck out of her. And I can't wait. And I hope somebody do it and put it on World Star.
But you said in the confessional that, oh, well, you know, when it comes to the Cabaret girls, we're going to defend each other. We're going to take our back, da, 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 da. And then the moment you say, oh, I kicked her. But you just said in your life that you didn't know that you jumped her. See, with Murky Water, I just can't really do too much of her because one is like, you want to fight, you can't fight, but you can't stand in the fact that you fought somebody. That really don't make no sense to me. Weird. But, you know, Shallow Water, she do what she want to do. I don't know what, you know, she gonna do, but, you know, it is what it is. I don't really like her, don't really fuck with her. And then what makes it worse is that fuck ass confessional. You look crazy. So they break that apart, and, you know, she started going at it with Isis. You know, start tagging it with Isis. Like, just tagging it with Isis. I'm just like, Scott is really, you know, out there with him. She throwing him, and she was getting Isis a couple times. He's just like, Isis, you know, you met your match. This ain't Danny. So at the end of the episode, you know, Joseline comes in, and Isis is like, man, you know, I'm mad, I'm over here fighting, and Joseline comes in, and now I'm gonna look like I'm the problem. Isis, of course, Joseline already said she don't fuck with you and don't like you. She don't like you and she don't like this. So I don't know why you're gonna put yourself in a situation to still want to fight, but girl, do you? So Joseline like, what's going on? Hey, wait, explain what's going on. Nobody trying to explain. Oh girl, then, you know, Lexi got half her wig off, so she got like a, you know, a nice little part right here, but bald. Sky got no hair on, and all the other new girls are trying to figure out what's going on. T Love, as you know, all the girls are on fighting. She goes to the hottest flame. She's like, girl, take your bag off. Like, help your friend. And I'm like, I'm just like, you got all these girls jumping. Y'all supposed to be allegedly cool or whatever have you. Like, why aren't y'all helping your friend? But on the other side of that is, I don't know this bitch. I came in and met her here, so I don't owe her no loyalty to have her back. If she want to take on the whole group or the whole room, that's on her. But if they did establish some type of bond or sisterhood or whatever have you, I would at least think you would try to break them up. And if y'all know y'all coming here to fight, girl, I mean, that's an easy fade. They jumping. Boo, 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 take Oceans on. Da. They want to do that. So Why in the fuck was G Baby on the stairs? Ice is coming at G Baby. Wonka, wonka, just over here macking her up. And I'm just like, first of all, I don't condone violence, but it's just one of those things where you don't get nothing out of that. It's kind of weird too. But yeah, G Baby, yeah, I feel like you probably can't fight. This is the second time you've been in a situation. The first round was, you know, it was what it was. But this time, girl, you just had your hand out like taking knuckle sandwiches. Girl, interesting. But other than that, that was basically the episode. We see, you know, Sky's over here explaining herself, trying to figure out, you know, what led up to Joseline. And as she's talking, Ice is coming behind her and sneak her. And I still think Ice is probably get her ass beat. Next episode is going to be pretty chill. I think Love might go home soon. I think it's time for her to go home. Just because, like she said, she has a hole in her heart. She's going through a lot. I don't think this is the right environment for her at all. I wish her nothing but the best, though. So, but y'all like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Put a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about the episode. Peace.
Brian Keith, LG, Black View. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let a guy stop a jolly, break your ear here. Step into the room and get up in the bed. It tastes sweet, that's cause I'm good. It tastes sour cause I'm better than the hood. Cause I get you hyper when I'm running all around, cause I excite ya. Let me talk real quick. You can't even get with the shit. You wanna go toe to toe with my flow? This American all I really ask you for. Now I got to go.